Aircraft carriers of World War II had played a significant role, especially in the Pacific War between 7 December 1941 to 2 September 1945 between the Imperial Japanese Navy (IJN) and the United States Navy (USN). The activities of the aircraft carriers in this conflict are largely remembered. Today, we'll present the 8 most effective or most successful aircraft carriers of World War II. HMS Illustrious. Her first assignment after completion and working up was with the Mediterranean Fleet. During the Battle of Taranto in late 1940, her aircraft's most noteworthy accomplishment was sinking one Italian battleship and seriously damaging 2 others. The Royal Navy aircraft carrier also attacked several targets in the Japanese-occupied Dutch East Indies, and the carrier participated in the early stages of Battle of Okinawa until mechanical defects arising from accumulated battle damage became so severe she was ordered home early for repairs in May 1945. She received many honors and awards. Akagi. This Japanese carrier took part in attack on Pearl Harbor in December 1941 and the invasion of Rabaul in the Southwest Pacific in January 1942, along with other fleet carriers. The following month, her aircraft bombed Darwin, Australia, and assisted in the conquest of the Dutch East Indies. In March and April 1942, Akagi's aircraft helped sink a British heavy cruiser and an Australian destroyer in the Indian Ocean raid. She also participated in the Battle of Midway in June 1942, where she was badly damaged from dive bombers from Enterprise. The loss of Akagi was a crucial strategic defeat for Japan. Kaga. This Japanese carrier took part in Pearl Harbor raid in December 1941. Kaga's bomber and torpedo crews claimed hits on the battleships Nevada, Oklahoma, Arizona, California, West Virginia, and Maryland. She also participated in the invasion of Rabaul in January 1942. The following month, her aircraft participated in a combined carrier airstrike on Darwin, Australia, and helping secure the conquest of the Dutch East Indies by Japanese forces. Kaga also participated in the Battle of Midway in June 1942, where she was badly damaged as she was hit. Like the Akagi, the loss of this carrier too was a crucial setback for Japan and contributed significantly to Japan's ultimate defeat. Zuikaku. Zuikaku was involved in the attack on Pearl Harbor that started the Pacific War, where she played a significant part in the Battle of Coral Sea in May 1942, where she sank Lexington and severely damaged Yorktown. Her plane seriously damaged the USS Enterprise during the Guadalcanal Campaign's Battle of Eastern Solomons in 1942, and they also severely damaged the USS Enterprise after it had been rebuilt and crippled the USS Hornet at the Battle of Santa Cruz Island. During the Battle of the Philippine Sea, American submarines sank other Japanese Navy aircraft carriers. The lone carrier division one survivor was the Zuikaku. She was the only survivor of the 6 fleet carriers that had launched the attack on Pearl Harbor, and the Zuikaku was finally sunk during the Battle of Leyte Gulf after she sunk the USS Princeton. This vessel was among the best of World War II, as evidenced by its incredibly successful career. USS Hornet CV-8. This U.S. aircraft carrier took part in the Battle of Midway and led the Doolittle raid on Tokyo during the World War II's Pacific Theater. She took part in the seizure and defense of Guadalcanal during the Solomon Islands campaign, as well as the Battle of Santa Cruz Islands, where she was severely damaged by enemy torpedo and dive bombers. Faced with an approaching Japanese surface force, Hornet was abandoned and later torpedoed and sunk by approaching Japanese destroyers. The last U.S. fleet carrier to be sunk by enemy fire was this carrier, which had served for 1 year and 6 days. Her Torpedo Squadron 8 got a Presidential Unit Citation for its performance at the Battle of Midway, and she was awarded 4 service stars and a citation for the Doolittle Raid in 1942 for these deeds. USS Essex CV-9. Commissioned in December 1942, She took part in various carrier operations and attacks against Marcus Island, Wake Island, the Gilbert Islands, Kwajalein, the Marshall Islands, Truk, Saipan, Tinian, and Guam. These successful operations took place in less than 1 year from August 1943 to February 1944. She and her force were attacked from above by Japanese airplanes without sustaining notable damage during their operations in 1944, where she participated actively in raids on or occupations of the Mariana Islands, the Palau Islands, Mindanao, and conflicts with the Japanese over strategic locations like the Ryukyus, Okinawa, Formosa, Taiwan, and numerous Philippine islands. Essex played a major role in the fall of Okinawa and mission against Iwo Jima. Essex earned the Presidential Unit Citation and 13 battle stars. USS Yorktown CV-5. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, Yorktown was dispatched from the Atlantic, where she had been patrolling, to the Pacific via the Panama Canal. The Marshall's Gilberts and the Battle of the Coral Sea were 2 battles in which she later took part. During that combat, she struck the Soho, and her plane seriously damaged the Shokaku. She was also hit and was damaged, but in June 1942, following repairs, she was dispatched to Midway Island, located several hundred miles northwest of Hawaii. 3 Japanese ships were damaged or destroyed there by her planes, and she also suffered enough damage from opposing attacks to be ordered to abandon ship. She was torpedoed and sunk on June 7, 1942, when American Marines attempted to save Yorktown 2 days later. USS Enterprise CV-6. In 1941, her plane sank a Japanese submarine. In 1942, she attacked the Japanese holdings in the Marshall Islands, and in the Battle of Midway, her plane sank 3 Japanese ships. Enterprise is active in combat operations during the Guadalcanal Campaign, the Battle of the Eastern Solomons, and the Battle of the Santa Cruz Islands. Enterprise was also a key player in invasions and attacks on the Gilbert and Marshall Islands, the Marianas Invasion, the Luzon Campaign, the attack on Iwo Jima, and the Okinawa Campaign. She has the distinction of participating in the majority of the significant Pacific naval battles since Pearl Harbor. Her aircraft and artillery are credited with destroying 911 enemy aircraft, 71 enemy ships, and damaging an additional 192. She was the most decorated USN vessel in World War II, receiving 20 battle stars.